meeting to order, and we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So I want to welcome everybody to the board meeting tonight. Just remind everybody we are live streaming the board meeting, so green light is on, we are on. So we'll start with by going down the agenda. We have bylaws before consent. Okay.
We need to appoint the board's official executive secretary with the change from Debbie Andis to Deb Johnson. So I'm recommending Deb Johnson as the executive secretary for the board.
Okay, we'll entertain a motion. A motion by Mary Lynn. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Cheryl. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Congratulations to both Debs. So next we'll go down to consent agenda items. So we'll entertain a motion to approve consent agenda. I might have a motion by Earl. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Pat. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Next, we'll ask if anyone is present who would like to speak to any item that is on the agenda or any other topic. Hearing none, I have to assume that the crowd is here tonight for some music. That's exciting. Next, under community, we have Brush Creek Elementary.
Thank you so much.
Principal Morgan Likens is here to share and showcase Brush Creek this evening. One of our favorite parts of the night every week.
I know. It's great. I love it. I've got the real shows out in the hallway. They've been warming up, but I want to real quickly just share a little bit of where we are as a school at Brush Creek, pursuing STEM certification in the fall. So just a quick update of some really exciting things that we've been doing. If you don't mind hitting that button. So we started implementing this school year Club and Career Days with the intent of making sure our students had access to unique opportunities outside of what would have been an extracurricular activity. You and I both understand that the getting students to an after-school event or after-school activities can be a challenge for so many families. So we wanted to provide those in-house during the school day. And we were able to do that with some unique scheduling. These were some of the student choice clubs that we had. Students filled out a survey at the beginning of the school year to kind of gauge what interest they had in them. So we've had a camping club where they learned all of the unique things involved in camping. They created some 3D models with Tech with a Twist. We've had a pollinator club, lots of different ones that are super exciting. And I've got some pictures here. This one's our roller coaster club. They created a marble roller coaster as well, if you don't want to hit that next slide. This was that 3D model. They basically created a hologram with their iPads, things like that. And then they've had painting. And then that last one's Icky Sticky. I mean, what kid doesn't love slime? And then in addition to our clubs that we offered on those days, we offered some career awareness. So we brought in career speakers into our buildings to talk with kids. We worked really hard to facilitate career speakers that were also part of our Brush Creek community. So you're going to see people that may have graduated from Jennings County High School, went to Brush Creek or attended Brush Creek. We have career speakers from the area of law enforcement, agriculture, culinary, meteorology, fire safety. We had some career speakers from the Southeastern Career Center to just kind of talk to our 5th and 6th graders about what opportunities lie for them there, as well as Jennings County High School. And then our next Club and Career Day is actually next Wednesday, and they're going to focus on the career of medicine. And there's some other pictures there. We've had some law enforcement come and speak. That's Braden Day and Mr. Briggs from the high school, as well as some community members in the field of agriculture there. And then also just a couple weeks ago, actually it was maybe last week, April 30th, we had our first STEM showcase. And the premise was we wanted to bring people in to kind of showcase all that we've been doing in STEM. I know I've encouraged you to follow our social media account. I know I did that maybe at the last time I spoke to you. But if you weren't able to follow them, we wanted to bring people in to showcase what we've been doing. So here are a couple of the projects that our kiddos have been working on all year. We had families come in, take a look. We had a really great turnout. Parents really enjoyed being able to come and see those products because sometimes they're things that are done in class and not necessarily showcased at home as well. So here are some snap circuits that were done. We also had little activities including Ozobots and things that families could kind of participate in with their kids, so they got to see some of the things we've been working on. Some 3D shape robots that our first graders did, as well as their sound unit with their EIE kits. Just again, more fun and engagement with our families. We had an interactive putt-putt course that our 5th and 6th graders designed, as well as different things, and those were out and ready. They had to kind of create a challenge. Their challenge was to create a course, and it had to meet a certain level of par, so that, you know, it was a design kind of thing, create a challenge for themselves. We also had the Jennings County Public Library join us for that event. It was great to be able to partner with them. They were able to share all of the fun things that they offer for our kids in the summer. And then our art department had a blacklight display that was all about glow art. So all kinds of fun ways to showcase our kids that night, and they really enjoyed it. So thank you for that time. Now I'm gonna bring in the real show, which is our crescendo crew. We have 17 at Brush Creek, but we don't have quite that many here tonight. But I want them to come on in and join us. It's perfect timing.
I think we go around front, once they get in their spots.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You're good. Yeah, go ahead and have your seat in your spot. Have your seat in your spot, please. This is perfect timing because Crescendo, as well as our Fine Arts Department in Jennings County, have a big show this Saturday at Tripton Park. So we hope you are able to pop in and join in that fun as well.
One more, please. Okay. Thank you. Perfect. Awesome. Okay.
And then without further ado, Catherine Jacket and the Brush Creek Crescendo.
Hey, everybody. Okay. You want to need the music? Yes? No? You good? You decide you need it? You good? All right. Thank you for having us. We're so excited, and I don't know if they realize it, but they're actually the first crescendo group that's been heard out at all. We're only giving you a sneak peek because on Saturday we have a wonderful concert that's happening, and I have to give these kids credit because they've been doing a lot of I-learns. We haven't had a lot of time practice, so they're doing a great job today. So because they're nervous, I hope you don't mind, I'm going to let them play their instrument once so we can make sure we're all good to go. Strings, can I hear an A, please? Go ahead. Good. You play B, please. Amazing. Would you guys go ahead and I'll come right back to you. How's that before you guys play? Is that all right? Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? Sit nice and tall. I'm gonna put my glasses here. Here you go. Just breathe. Everybody take a deep breath. Do you need to wave to anybody? Hi, Mom. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, breathe. All right, you guys ready? Can you play your first note, please? Go ahead. Good. Play a little something, whatever you like. Go for it. Do something. Yeah, go ahead. That's all? You want to do some flames or, you know? Yeah. Okay, all right, you ready? You guys ready? Okay, you guys take a deep breath. Ready? You got this. Is your read good? Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, breathe. making different instruments. So they jumped right in, yes, okay? So this is our wonderful crescendo kids. Like I said, that was just a little sneak peek. Do we have the poster?
Right here.
Oh, thank you very much. Please come see us. We have a countywide event on Saturday at Tripton Park. It'll be all day. You will hear the crescendo kids. We'll have the beginning orchestra. We have a lot more than this prepared. And then also the band kids. And then we get to hear the middle school and the high school. And then all of the kids perform together, which is pretty exciting. We will also hear the choir as well. All right. So thank you so much. We appreciate your support, especially parents, right? We need you. And one more applause for these guys. They've such So you guys are broken in. You are officially musicians. All right. So
Do you want to introduce yourself?
that would be great. Go ahead, Mason.
What, me?
Go ahead, Mason.
Could start with Aiden. I'm Mason Moore. I play the snare drum. Yep. I'm Jocelyn Durst and I play the clarinet.
Carolyn Harris, and I play the clarinet.
Aiden Wembley, I play the trumpet.
Brennan Brown and I play the violin.
I'm Osikas and I play the violin. I'm Olivia Atkins and I play the violin. Olivia Morris, I play the violin. I'm Elsa Evans and I play the cello.
How many Olivias do you have?
I haven't. A lot. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you so much for sharing with us
All
this evening. Thank you, parents, for bringing them here. We are excited to have our first full year of elementary back with musical instruments. We're so proud to see this tonight. And many kudos to Catherine Jacka, because she has made this a passion of hers to make sure our kids have these opportunities and put in a lot of hours to make this successful. So we appreciate you.
Thank you. It's a team effort, right? We're all in it together. All right. Not to appreciate. Okay. You guys ready?
Thank you,
All right. give me
everyone.
some- I'll give you some. Thank you.
We'll put another plug for the art festival.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Love it. Great job, guys.
Isn't that nice?
So while they're kind of moving around within the room, just again, remind everyone of the countywide Fine Arts Festival, Saturday, May the 11th, at the
Tripton Park.
Tripton Park. Does it say that on here? Oh, it does. Okay, it says at Tripton Park, right here, big letters. So, yeah, so don't forget, it's supposed to be really nice, great
It is.
weather. It's
And
gonna
I
be a
saw they
little
have
cooler.
food trucks they're actually bringing in as well.
So go out,
So make a
get
day of
you,
it.
get you lunch, get you a snack, listen to some great music, support the kids. So thank you, the parents and everybody who brought and came and sat through. So thank you for that. So now we'll move on to old business. Under property, we have a JCHS CTE project update. Nikki.
Just presenting an update, which we'll do each meeting as we're working through this project. In your packet, you should have some pictures. In the advanced manufacturing, in the last few weeks, they've added the garage door opening between the welding and transportation area and framed it up. They added a new support beam in the welding area. They added a wall with the electrical drops that they need, and they began prep and electrical work on the main panel in room 103. So they're making nice progress, and we appreciate all their hard work.
Great, thank you for that update. Next, under new business, we have some Neola policies.
Yes, we have 3 new Neola policies for first reading. The non-public student participation with the edits as presented, and if you have any questions, please reach out.
And those are just a first reading.
Yes.
Okay. So next, down under programs, Carrie, we have some textbook adoption.
Yes, we have gone through the process for high school AP US History and AP World History, and these are both just in form. The staff and also with some community input, they have chosen for US History, AMSCO Advanced Placement Edition US History, and then for number 2, they've chosen AMSCO Advanced Placement Edition World History. And this is just the form, and I'll ask for approval next meeting.
Okay. Perfect, so those 2 items were just in a form. Carrie, I'll say again, I think every time we talk about textbook adoption, appreciate the involvement from the community, making sure that our parents and community members have the opportunity to give their input. That's always important to be transparent transparent and to keep them updated. So thank you for that, appreciate it. So next we'll go down under professional staff, permission to post a SPED coordinator.
Yes, asking for permission to post a SPED coordinator position for JCMS. This is a teacher position. JCMS is working on providing additional support for our students in special education. It's an area of improvement for them. They have our school improvement team working through this. This coordinator would help support parents as well as staff and the students, so working directly with all three. It's not an additional position, it's just a movement of a position to a new type of role. So asking for permission to post that.
Entertain a motion to approve posting that position.
So moved.
Motion by Pat, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Cheryl, any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Next we'll move down under a lot of
Yes,
recommendations.
yes. Of
Get your
course,
water
Lisa's
ready.
gone, right? So I'm asking for approval for the following. Valerie Bingham, North Vernon Elementary Summer School Teacher. Stacy Campbell, NVE Summer School Teacher. Ellen Capes, Hayden Elementary Summer School Teacher. Monique Christensen, JCHS Summer School Teacher. Rebecca Kleinkamp, Sand Creek Elementary Summer School Teacher. Tyler John Clerkin, JCHS Summer School Teacher. Leonard Collette, Scipio Elementary to NVE Principal. Casey Ernstis, Scipio Elementary Summer School Teacher. Toby Harrell, JCHS Summer School Teacher. Angie Clenny, JCMS Assistant Principal to NVE Assistant Principal. Brittany Lehman, Brush Creek Elementary Summer School Teacher. Shannon McFall, NVE Literacy Cadre Coach. Karen Pettigo, JCSC Elementary EL Teacher, and that's effective on 8/1/24. Anna Port, JCHS Summer School Teacher. Stephanie Puckett, BCE Summer School Teacher. Christy Rice, BCE Literacy Cadre Coach. Christy Rice, BCE Literacy Cadre Coach, and this one's for 5 additional days for the summer training for the Cadre Coach. Colby Vogel, JCHS Summer School Teacher. Roger Williams, BCE Summer School Teacher. Shelby A. Wilson, Hayden Elementary Teacher. Melissa Patterson, North Vernon Instructional Coach to Scipio Elementary Principal.
Good list.
Whew, that's a lot.
It's a big list. I have a motion by Earl. Do I have a second? Second by Mary Lynn. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0.
And Amy, we have several
We do.
here. Sorry, I
We
didn't
do.
interrupt you. We have Melissa Patterson.
Our new Scipio principal. You want to say hi and introduce who's with you?
Hi, I'm Melissa Patterson, and I'm thrilled to be the incoming principal at Scipio Elementary. My husband Todd is here with me this evening to support me. So.
Thank you. And we also have Shelby Wilson, our new Hayden Elementary teacher. Do you want to say hi and introduce who's with you?
I'm Shelby. This is my mom, Suzanne, and I'm excited.
And then, ladies, we actually ask everybody to come around and meet. And so we walk around and shake hands. If you'll humor us, we'd appreciate it.
I love that you guys have set up an obstacle course.
Oh, that's very true.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Scipio Green.
Thank you. Welcome so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Congrats. You managed the chair as well. We're excited to have you. Congrats.
No doubt there. No secrets. Right.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, congratulations.
Absolutely. We appreciate both of you coming just to kind of introduce yourselves. We look forward to seeing what you all do at the schools. In addition to, among other movement, but all of the summer school teachers, right? A lot of work going on to really work to get kids back where they need to be and bridge that gap during the summer. There's always a risk that we lose some of that training. So this really helps to support that education. So appreciate the work that's being done by the whole corporation. So next we'll move down under support staff, and there is a permission to post.
Yes, asking permission to post a summer transportation intern.
Do I have a motion by Chelsea? Do I have a second?
A second.
Second by Cheryl. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Next, we'll go right back to you.
Right back, yes.
More recommendations.
It's my night. Asking for approval for Mike Obashan, JCHS Summer School Parapro, Kaylee Boswell, JCHS Varsity Cheerleading Coach, Samantha Collins, NVE Summer School Parapro, Kylie Goen, BCE Summer School Parapro, Madison Harsh, JCHS Varsity Cheerleading Coach, Julia Robertson, SCE Summer School Parapro, Kayla Sturgill, Hayden Elementary School Parapro, Hannah Tunget, Scipio Elementary School Parapro, Drenda Mason, JCMS Sped Classroom Nurse.
Okay, so we'll entertain a motion to approve those recommendations as read.
So moved.
Motion by Mary Lynn, do I have a second? Sorry, Mary Lynn. Pat gave a second. Okay, so I have a motion and I have a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. And then I think we have one more recommendation.
Yes, Robert Sullivan, JCHS Volunteer Boys Basketball Coach.
Do I have a motion to approve that recommendation? Motion by Earl, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Cheryl. Any discussion? All those in favor? 5, and any abstain? 1. Perfect. So now we'll move down under finance.
Okay, donations. Asking for approval for the following donations. Rush Branch Church, $75 donation to purchase student snacks and clothing for Brush Creek Elementary. Mr. Mike Wascom, $1,471.18 to upgrade Hayden Elementary stage monitor and speaker stage area. NVIC, $250 grant to purchase SNAP circuit kits for Trish Ritchie's 4th grade classroom at Hayden Elementary. And Amber Roberts, student bicycle valued at $217.95 to JCEC.
Entertain a motion to approve donations as read.
So moved.
I have a motion by Pat. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Cheryl. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0.
Okay.
Next, we have a resolution.
Standard resolution when there's 3 weeks. Resolution authorizing the treasurer or deputy treasurer of Jennings County Schools to make payments of claims without board action prior to May 30th to allow the treasurer or deputy treasurer to make transfers of appropriations within the education, debt service, or operations funds in order to balance major account classifications.
Entertain a motion to approve. Motion by Chelsea. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Pat. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Next, we're down under property.
Yes, we would like, this is an inform to recycle some old electronic items. They're obsolete, they're not useful anymore. Tom Brooks, he's been working on this since he started to kind of clean up some of our old stuff. He's received multiple quotes and we'll bring the winning quote to you for the next meeting for approval.
Okay. Next inform item.
Same type of item, Chromebook buyback. Our older Chromebooks we've replaced, and so we have newer devices that we can sell these back for some money, to gain some money back. So we've offered them to our staff first, and what we have left, we'll bring back to you the winning quotes.
And then the third item, I think we're going over to you, Tom.
Yep, that's me. So informing the board that we did receive a grant through McKinney-Vento to purchase vehicles for students who qualify as homeless to help with transportation needs. We're currently getting quotes to determine the best value, and we'll bring the recommendation and request the purchase to the next school board meeting.
Again, that is an inform item, so we'll see that again on the next meeting agenda. So now we're down under operations.
Asking for approval of an extended bus route, Route 704. Due to the construction and Highway 3 detour, we need additional 16 miles a day. So asking for approval of that.
Do I have a motion? Motion by Earl. Do I have a second? Second by Chelsea. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Next, my favorite topic, food services.
So Stacy Green, our food service director, is here to present to us an annual update on our food service department.
Hi, I'm Stacy Green, Director of Food Service. You have a PowerPoint Does he have it? Okay, thank you. Nice to see you all again. I'm excited to be here.
Great to have you back.
Thank you. I love sharing food service stuff and what we do, so I'm excited about it.
While he's doing that, just a reminder, countywide Fine Arts Festival is Saturday, May the 11th, 2024 at Tripton Park, right down here. Live music, food trucks. I hear it's going to be great. Super excited, right? And it's all day. Yeah. Band is at 11:15, orchestra at 1:15, choir at 2:45. I mean, you can't miss right there. Since we're pulling it up, I told the little girl I played cello.
Oh my
I made sure she knew that. Yeah, I have big hands.
She really does a very nice job of wheeling it in and out. And today she's like, oh, I get to try the stairs. And she practiced down the stairs.
Yeah,
and
the
she's like,
stairs.
all right.
Stacy, you want to start summarizing a few of the things you're going to share with us while he's looking to pull it up?
Yes, I'm going to share what it is we do to feed our kids and have fun doing it, and that's not it. But what we do to feed our kids every day and have fun doing it, what we do to interact with the students. We're the only, I think, area in the whole school that sees every student every day and has a chance to serve them. So our job is to be a smile on our face for them, and a happy Friday as well as a happy Monday, and to get through their week and be there for them and make it fun. We do have a lot of activities in there throughout the school year. We do a National School Breakfast Week, so we do that, and we give out prizes, and you'll see that. We get all of our prizes are free. So we belong to Cool School Cafe, where we submit our usage and what we purchased from them, from GFS, and they give us points to purchase things. So it's fun. We get prizes for the kids, and it's a week long, and we build up to a big drawing at the end from K through 12. So our 12th graders get as involved as our kindergartners. So we have fun with that. We have fun with holidays. We celebrate and decorate a lot of the holidays. A lot of the staff decorate themselves. They just do such a fantastic job. We just celebrated Cinco de Mayo, thank you, which was fun. They had little cookies, and the cookies had Spanish words on the front and on the back. It was English. So that was fun, and there's a Dick and Jane company that does that and does different things. They have flags where every state flag is not in the container, but the kids get to share which state flags they got, and it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, there is. It's on a PowerPoint.
Might be most efficient just to scroll down
which
through.
is fine.
Just bring it back
That's
up
fine.
and scroll
Yeah,
down through.
that's fine as well. So there's a first page. That's like the second page, but that's okay. Jennings County School Corporation Food Service, what we do every day to feed our kids and have fun doing it. Go ahead. And so every day, we just stress and to each other. They have a lot of fun in their kitchens. We have fun, smile, and be the happy face students see every day. So here's a couple of our happy faces. More happy faces, some prep in the kitchens. That's at Sand Creek. The first one's the middle school. There's a National Hero Day, National Lunch Hero Day. It's that's nationally for school food service. The girls at the high school bought t-shirts for National Lunch Hero Day. They made their own capes at the high school, so they had fun just so the high school kids would have fun around them. So they have a lot of fun all the time. What the kitchen employees do every day, they follow a detailed, healthy daily breakfast and lunch menu that we have to follow IDOE guidelines. With that being said, we have to follow offer versus serve, where the students get to pick and choose what they want on their tray. They can have as many fruits and vegetables if they want. If they want extra, they can have it. Of the 4 breakfast components, it's just a little explanation: a grain, 2 fruit, and a milk. 5 lunch components, there's meat, grain, vegetable, fruit, and milk. All students receiving a reimbursable meal, which is a full meal that's offered under Department of Education guidelines, must at least receive 3 of the 4 components at breakfast and 3 of the 5 components at lunch that we just talked about, with a half a cup being a fruit or a vegetable. High school kids, they can take at least a half a cup, but we put an 8-ounce scooper in the bowl with an 8-ounce bowl so that they make sure they can get enough. And if they come through with 2 fruit and 2 vegetables, we let them have it. Same with the little kids. You can go ahead. Kitchen managers and staff, they have to complete IDOE daily breakfast and lunch paperwork. It's production records, and that will be on the next slide, but you can just stay right here. They have to include skyward meals, temperature logs. Health department comes in twice a year, temps their food, looks at their freezers, looks at their coolers, make sure they're doing the right thing, make sure kitchens are clean, sanitary. They got to temp all food before serving, not just when it comes out of the oven, but before they serve it. They put up the delivery stock once a week, anywhere from 24 to 340 cases, depending on the delivery. The cases are 40 pounds up to 40 pounds per case, and that's mandated no bigger than that, no heavier than that by guidelines. They have to temp the cold and the freezer food at deliveries to make sure that it came delivered the temperature that it needed to be for the cold and the freezer. They have to complete an online inventory portal every month. They have to, it's required that we all have continuing education training. So 6 hours for cooks, 10 hours for kitchen managers, and 12 hours for me. And the Department of Education has a portal, a training portal. This is on top of the Safe Schools training that they have to do for the school. That's not combined, it's separate. So this is on top of that, and they cannot do this on work hours. It's just the rules of the state. They have to do it on their own time, but the good thing is they can do this when there's e-learning days or snow days, if they don't want to come in to work those days because the weather's bad, so they can do that. Kitchen managers and food service director are required to take ServSafe food handlers training certification to be renewed every 5 years. And that's paid for by food service. And then we also allow any of the staff that wants to do it to take the training. We pay for that as well because it's just a plus in the kitchen that everyone knows the safe food handlers training. All kitchen managers and kitchen staff must know what a child nutrition label is. We have a lot of acronyms. It's a CN label and how to read it. So you can go on to the next one.
You know, you could have brought in food samples to take that would take care of the
I
technology.
know, and it's gonna get worse, so I apologize now. So this is a child nutrition label, and these are on the cases that come in that are approved by the Department of Education on protein products. So they need to know how to read these. They can order any chicken nugget product when it's chicken nuggets on the menu. You know, they have white meat chicken nuggets, dark meat chicken nuggets. They have different kinds of chicken patties, but they have to know that that patty is 3.2 ounces of fully cooked patty equals 2 ounces of meat and 1 grain. So at the high school, they have to do 2 meat, 2 grain. So that would always go on a bun anyway, so we're good. You know, so, but they have to know when it comes in how many to serve, because the chicken nuggets may say, one may say 5, one may say 6, and as long as they're not less than that. They can be more, but they can't be less. Too much more. After school snack, So those schools having a function after school, the state pays for after-school snack. So it's a whole grain item. It's usually a Cheez-It or a graham cracker, like Teddy Grahams or something like that, and a fruit juice. So they package those together. The students can't pick and choose like one snack or one juice. They have to take the whole packet. And if they don't want it, they don't have to take it. But if they only want one, we say just take it home to little brother, little sister. But they have paperwork that goes with that. The managers do every day when they do that after-school snack. All a la carte items are required to go through a smart snack calculator, so that enters the nutrition, the calories, the sodium, and then it says, yes, your item qualifies, you can sell it a la carte. If it doesn't, then we can't. And there's different guidelines for K through 12. Kitchens are clean and sanitized. Like I said, health department comes in and checks those twice a year, and I'm in and out of the kitchens all the time and help them out with that. This is a sneak peek at our menu for first semester next year for K through 8. We brought back, I just try to mix it up, bring back some of the good things they like, and then just kind of switch it up a little, keep a little of the really popular items. Like we always have chicken nuggets on there. They love the nachos. They like hot dog. They love pizza. Manager's Choice Day is like anything that they have extra from the menu before or anything special they want to put on. So we have, on Fridays, I always make sure it's a pasta item to fill those little bellies up going into the weekend. So if it's not pasta, it's a heavy like Salisbury steak with a dinner roll, mashed potatoes and gravy. It's a really hearty meal. I really make a point on Fridays to do that. But there, pizza, we have to meet the guidelines for beans and the cauliflowers and the dark greens and the oranges and things like that. And you'll see the chart when we go forward. But that's K through 8. This is the high school. We try to give them things they like as well, but expand the palette a little more. So we put an Asian meal on there. We keep the nachos as a good thing they like. There's a country baked steak with mashed potatoes and gravy. They love the drumstick. Chicken Alfredo with a twist. It's got like a little spice to it. It's a recipe they follow from Department of Education. And then they love the chicken or turkey and noodles. We keep the popcorn chicken, but they have 4 choices there. You'll see like on the first day, there's the Asian meal, the Italian sub, pizza, and then there's always a salad. There's always a really big salad that they can choose from as well. So we try to give them as many options so that they have something they like. And then you can go ahead. This is the guidelines I have to follow when I make a menu. So it tells me grades K through 5, 6 through 8, 9 through 12, how many cups they have to have a week, and the minimum is in parentheses per day. And then how many dark green they have to have a week, or red, orange, beans and peas and legumes, starchy. So I have to follow all of that, and then there's sodium on there, calories, that sort of thing on there too. So it takes me a long time, probably a good week, solid week to get that menu together to make sure it matches everything that we need to do.
Are we serving any religious meals?
Yes, on Lent. Yep, there's they have a menu they can follow in addition to their menu. So some schools, they have fish allergies, so we have to watch the fish, but there will be mac and cheese pizza, PB&J, so we do make sure that they have options as well, definitely, yes.
That's a good question, Earl.
That is a good question. Yeah, so we make sure we accommodate them through.
And then you bring up allergies, right? There's a lot of food allergies nowadays. I
Yes.
can only imagine how difficult. My 3 nephews have peanut allergies, and it's extreme. I mean,
It's very extreme. My son has a peanut allergy, and it was a time, he's 27 now, but I still worry about him. It doesn't, but when he was in school, they weren't allergies. The peanut allergy wasn't like a thing, and I would make sure, and they made like peanut butter cookies and stuff. I'd say, just tell me, I'll come pick him up and he'll come home for lunch. you know, or something, but, because it's scary. Yeah, just a little bit. Go. We'll go through a lot of, so this is the red orange. These are the vegetable subgroups, so I have to pick things out of there when it says starchy or other vegetables or red orange. You can go to the next one. And then I have to make a nutritional for the nurses so that they have it, or parents online if they're looking at a student that they have, or a child that they have that is diabetic or has to watch their carb count. So that gives them the calories, the fat, the sat fat, the trans fat, the salt, and the cholesterol on that, and it gives a total for the meal. So it gives them a good estimate on that, but I do that for every menu. That's a 6 through 8 menu, but I do that for every menu, every day, breakfast and lunch, so they have that at their fingertips. That's the production record I was talking about that they fill out, the kitchen managers. It's a lot to it. So they have to say how many servings they purchased, their serving sizes, what group it fell under, what contribution to vegetables it fell under, the servings plan, the servings prepared, and then how many students participated and if there was any servings left. We celebrate National Breakfast Week, like I said, so the state gives us a theme for the week. And last year was I Love School Breakfast. There's just a little bit of the prizes there for NBE. And we have books and stuffed animals and jump ropes and bags and ear pods and speakers. So you can go ahead. This year it was Surf's Up. And so this is Graham Creek. They decorated like that. It was so fun and the kids had fun. So you can go up and see what that prize is. So they got, he got a bag and she got a little s'mores, little stuff thing, and I don't know what he picked. So, but anyway, every day there's a drawing and it's just fun for the kids. This is a high schooler. They did this at the high school. Nola, the kitchen manager there, made all that herself, painted that board, and had her husband help her with that board, that surfboard. But that's how much they go out of their own way. And so he won a fan that he puts around his neck. And this is they almost look like brothers, I thought, or something. They look related, but he won a speaker box. This was middle school. And this little guy, he won a bottle. So he could fill it with water during the day. So this is where the food comes in, and you're gonna say, oh, I'm really hungry, because look how good it looks. This is Brush Creek, celebrating Thanksgiving. So I say make sure, we get turkey from the state, turkey roast. We get ham, so I let them just kind of make what they want for that special day, but make sure it's special. So they have a little slushy there, a little turkey cookie, a roll. They have turkey and gravy and mashed potatoes and green beans with ham. This is the high school. They did Thanksgiving and Christmas, kind of mimicked each other with a little bit different. I think Thanksgiving they had stuffing, where Christmas they had a sweet potato casserole or something, but the students get to choose turkey or ham, and they roast it. They have combi ovens that roast really, it just roasts really nice, and they do such a great job. This is another picture. This is all they offered at the high school for Thanksgiving. So, and I want to tell you too, on these special holidays, we let the kids pick what they want as much as they want. We figure it's a holiday. They're going to fill themselves up at home, or they're not, but they're going to do it at school. So she just filled that plate up with a little bit of everything. But if they want their plate and their tray to look like that, we let them on a holiday. This is decorations at the high school for Valentine's Day, and a sneak peek at their new serving lines. This is their inside serving area for St. Patrick's Day. But yet she's got a little, since it was going into spring break, she has a little bit of summer going on there as well for spring. This is Graham Creek for Easter. And this is her Easter tray. And she has a little cookie there. And that's actually a little, that's a little Easter it's an Easter something there, but it's hard to tell. But it's a sugar cookie, and that is her Easter tray that she gave to her kids. This is Graham Creek as well. She's always decorating, and a lot of them do, but I asked them to send me pictures, but she is so good at sending me everything. This is Cinco de Mayo. And this is her Cinco de Mayo tray, and that was what was on the menu. Corn dogs, smiley, potatoes, strawberries, and celery, and her little educational snacks that are English and Spanish. And their sugar cookies is all they are. They're whole wheat sugar cookies. This is the high school going into their summer theme after St. Patrick's Day. And then these are our new serving lines that we got at the high school over the summer last year, I believe. And what it allows is streamlines. Talking to Dustin, he just had so many kids that were in the hallways of the cafeteria waiting to get in line. They had serving areas in the commons, serving areas in the main cafeteria, and then the two main serving areas. And kids were just all over in the hallways waiting to get in line. So I worked with someone that helps with design, and we came up with these serving lines. And what it is, they come through the main serving lines, get their main meal out in the area that you don't see through those doors. And then they come through here, and you'll see they get their fruits and vegetables, and they can self-serve themselves, where when they get their main menu items, it's in boats and things, and they can grab what they want. But here they can really hands-on serve themselves and fill up those bowls as much as they want with fruits and vegetables. And so these are the vegetables just on a given couple days, and they always make sure they have 2 to 3 choices. And believe it or not, the stewed tomatoes went over like wildfire. I was like, all right, girls, I'm proud of you to try that. And they're like, oh my gosh, we had to make more. So who would have thought? But you know, it's they just have different vegetables there that the kids can choose from. And here's like regular broccoli and then cheesy broccoli with cheese on it. So anyway, next slide. This is the fruit bars over there. So the kids have an array of fruit. My thought is, and it's working, because if they can pick a fruit or a vegetable, they have gotten a reimbursable meal. So that means more reimbursement on the end of us. We're feeding the kids more, they're getting full, and they're getting a reimbursable meal, which gets us bigger reimbursement. So I think, all right, vegetables, maybe, maybe not, but fruit, they're gonna get a fruit. And so there's watermelon, cantaloupe, they bag all of their like apples, and I think those are plums there, grapes, and then there's apples on the end. But these serving lines have allowed us to serve 235 more meals on average a day. That's huge at the high school. So as a matter of time, they're going to pay for themselves. There is a Works Bar, and the Works Bar flavor station, we have staff there, and they make a lot of their dressings are homemade. They make homemade ranch, homemade French, homemade Caesar, and it's all fixings for their sandwiches. So if there's subs on the menu for the day or nachos, they can fill them up. It's all here, and they can take as much as they want because it's fruits and vegetables. We're good with it, you know. So, and then the salads or whatever they want, dipping sauce is different than what for their chicken nuggets or whatever. This is the spot. And there's also seasonings. So we're allowed non-salt seasonings. So we went through the whole gamut of what there is available. And she's got anything from, you know, spicy sauces there to just you name it, different things, red peppers there, everything bagel but without the salt on it. I mean, so the kids can, and cinnamon there is for like their sweet potatoes. So the kids, there's a flavor station and a Works Bar that they can just help themselves to and get as much as they want. They love the pickles. You can see there's 2 big trays of them. So at the high school, they're really open to my suggestion to let's try new recipes. This is just the new recipes they tried last year and this year. And the kids they just love it all. They love that there might be a new something on them. We always put the menu items on there, but there might be something new, and they have a sign before they go in on what's gonna be available. But the soups went over really good in the winter. The hot honey sloppy joe bake, I mean, and then they have a Vietnamese dish that they tried. The ham and beans with cornbread was really good. An Asian noodle bowl. They just do such a great job. So upgrades to our kitchens since I've been here. So with the freezer, walk-in freezer and coolers was with the help of the corporation, as you know, that were installed last year. The combi oven at the high school has been a game changer. We had an oven go down, and so it was either purchase another oven or go up a notch with a combi oven. So a combi oven does it all. It's a convection, it's a steamer, it's a roaster. I mean, they can put a frozen turkey in there and it will cook it all night to have it roasted in the morning, ready to go for lunch. And it keeps it at temp, and it runs off of, the high school manager has an app on her phone. So she can always see that it's running, that it's on time, that everything's going well, and then it cleans overnight too. So it's just been such a game changer. So I'd like to get more in all of our schools, but it's just, you know, we're really strapped. A lot of things are what we've needed to replace because things have gone out. We'd have a couple steamers go out that we had to replace, a convection oven that went out at Sand Creek, the hot water dispensers. They were boiling water in these big kettles. And it just has a chance of spilling and splashing back on them. So we bought hot water dispensers. It heats it and it's in a big dispenser, and they put a pitcher there and it just dispenses very hot water to make their mashed potatoes and things like that. Hot box at Hayden, she just had that go out just to keep the food warm. Graham Creek and Sand Creek have 2 dish machines coming in this summer because their dish machines are, Graham Creek's was out for a very long time, and now parts are obsolete. The equipment is just, Sand Creek's dish machine was 24 years old, but it was a better brand name than Graham Creek's. Graham Creek's was 12 years old, and then they have to use foam trays. Not only is it harder for the kids, it's more trash for the custodians. It's not good for the landfills and all, but they have no choice. I mean, they need a dish machine. So we're just really fortunate to have such a great maintenance crew that can fix things and Band-Aid things, but those 2 things are just beyond, and so we're getting those replaced with the same quality at Sand Creek. So hopefully it'll be another 25, 30 years before those are replaced again. The signs here at the middle school, all the schools got 6 really nice quality signs through a grant that I signed up for. I had signed up for a grant as well for the dish machine, so hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers, we'll get that grant. When I see a grant come around, I'm just scurrying, getting on there as quick as I can, because I learned another grant that I signed up for. I said, okay, good, I have till the end of May. Well, it said they've got enough applications there and accepting more, and I'm like, oh, shoot. You know, so anyway, they just had another grant, so I got on there, and I think I had to be the first one. I was ready to go. But these signs were purchased with a grant as well, and the state offered training for the staff, and they got paid for it in their pocket. So kitchen managers got $500 for the training. This kitchen staff got $100, and it wasn't going back to the school. It was a grant. It was called the Tennessee Equipment Grant. And it went back to, they were so excited. So, you know, I just worked with them to get their training done and get their stuff submitted. And they were so excited because the money came to them before spring break. And it was their money they got to have. Anyway, with the grant came these pictures, and it was like $7,500, but each school got 6 pictures with frames. And these are NVE, where they hung some of their pictures. So we're working, there's a team, Nikki, Philip, Dustin, Josh, and myself, working on new tables for the high school. I did bring, sorry to take your time, but I wanted you to just very quickly, these are some of the samples of the tables that are offered. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So anyway, there's different tables there, and the picture's kind of hard to see, but it garner, and then the tables will have like, you'll see the tables there in some of those pictures. It has like the JC emblem on them, the logos, and it just garners for a better cafeteria experience for the kids. It's not so institutional, it's more of a college feel. Research kind of shows that it gives the kids some downtime, and you can use it for other avenues in there. The seatings are just a little different, but many schools, I don't know if you know of any schools, but there's many surrounding schools and schools I visited that their cafeterias are going to this. And they say it gives the kids a feeling of like empowerment within their school, and they feel like they can really rest and relax during their mealtime. They say they're actually better behaved. They just said the tensions are down. I don't know what it is, but they said this, this is just the way it's going, where it's more of a casual, relaxed feel in their cafeterias. And then these are some of the emblems. There's just the samples they threw out at us. It's such an early beginning stage. But this is just some of the samples of art they gave us. And some of the samples of art are in there in the books and the pamphlets as well. So that's on top, that would be on top of a table. And this would be on top of a table. So instead of the table just being white, there's color strewn in there. The seats are colored, school colors. Some of the tables will have a wood effect to match the serving lines that we got. Okay, and then a couple of fun food service fun facts. I can't leave without that. We have 8 kitchens, 42 kitchen staff, 2 office staff, and a director. In 1 month, we can go through 65,000 cartons of milk are consumed in a month. 46,000 pounds of chicken are consumed each school year. 38,400 apples are consumed in a school year, and 7,200 pounds of broccoli. So the kids are eating broccoli. They are eating apples, an apple a day. And we just feed our kids and have fun doing it. We just want to make it fun for the kids. And I love my job. So I appreciate your time.
I'm sure you can tell Stacy's very passionate about what she does and very knowledgeable about it, and we are very lucky to have her with us.
The best thing I heard, besides you do a great job, but it's so personal, the smile. I heard you say you try to smile all the time.
Yes.
And a lot of our kids, they don't get that.
They don't get that.
They get it in our school, so
yes.
Where they get it at. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. And I tell them, I said, we love Fridays. Some kids love Mondays. So let's love Mondays as much as we love our Fridays and let the kids feel it. But I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You deserve it.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for coming and sharing all the great information.
Sorry it took so long, but I had a lot to say.
You did, and I'm really hungry now.
I know, I told you.
I want turkey.
Well, I agree with Nikki. It's obvious that you're passionate about making sure that you're feeding kids and having fun doing it. So we thank you, and we thank your team members for all of the work they do. You can tell that it's much more than just serving to a tray. And you're building relationships with the kids. And so again, your whole team, we thank you for that. So
thank you. I appreciate it, because I don't do it alone. I mean, it takes a great team, and they're great. I am so happy with every single one of them. They do a great job.
I think it's great for everybody, including our visitors online tonight, to hear how meticulous it is in choosing those menus and
yes.
keeping track of all that. I don't think they think, oh, you just throw this together. No, it's a lot more complicated than that.
Right.
That was very informative.
Well, thank you. If you ever lunch, I'd be happy to take you. So take you wherever you want to go.
I'll take
There you
you.
go. We're all I wait for someone to
Be
take
careful,
me up
you
on
may
it.
be taking Earl every day. Every
I'll
school.
even come pick you up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Stacy.
So thank you.
So we'll move right on down the
Yes.
agenda. So again, we have some menu prices for approval.
We do. For the 24-25 school year, it's been 6 years since we've had any increase in price of our lunch menus. We do need to increase 10 cents for students and 10 cents for adults for the lunch-only price for next school year. We've been hit by those costs of inflation, just the same as everyone has been at the grocery store. So we need to ask for that 10-cent increase for next school year.
Okay, entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion by Pat, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Cheryl, any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. And then content filter update.
Yes, I'm gonna combine 4 and 5, they're both in form. We've had a lot of internet capacity issues. I will say Tom has worked so hard this year in trying to solve some problems, and it's taken pretty much all year. He and I have worked very closely with 5 Star to review solutions and recommendations. We've even talked to Harry from England multiple times, worked with Comcast, and so we've come up, we believe our solution is a new firewall system and content filter that will help improve this function. So we vetted it with other school corporations, and we will bring that back for approval at the next board meeting. It will add an additional outlay of cost for this budget year, but we can absorb that cost.
Great. So those 2 items, 4 and 5, are in form, so we'll vote on those the next time. So next, under relations, we have a Ivy Tech MOU.
So we are really pleased to be able to provide dual enrollment courses at our high school next year. That's the project that we're doing the construction for. So this MOU allows Ivy Tech to partner with us and come on campus to teach welding and CNA courses. So asking for approval of that official MOU that we've been working on for about a year now. So big moment.
Okay, entertain a motion to approve that MOU. I have a motion by Mary Lynn. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Pat. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Another MOU.
Yes, I'm asking for approval for an MOU between North Vernon Elementary and the Center of Excellence in Leadership of Learning to partner with the Indiana Literacy Cadre. This is the same program that Sand Creek is going through this year, and we're seeing great results. So we're super excited for NVU to be adding that next year.
Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
I have a motion by Pat. Do I have a second? Second by Chelsea. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. One more.
Yes, and the exact same thing, an MOU between Brush Creek Elementary and the Center of Excellence in Leadership of Learning to partner with the Indiana Literacy Cadre.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Motion by Cheryl. Do I have a second? Second by Chelsea. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. And we're down under other.
I'd like to share 2 celebrations. We've had 2 big items occur since we last met, and they both deserve recognition and some celebration. First is that Hayden Elementary, which they were here visiting us last time and told us they were applying for STEM certification or waiting to hear. They did hear, and they were one of 20 schools selected to be STEM certified in the state this year.
Fantastic.
So that is our 2nd elementary school that is STEM certified, and we are so proud of them. It is a very long process and has a lot of good things for our kids.
Great.
So very proud of them. I'd also like to celebrate Jennifer Sanders. Jennifer Sanders is our elementary teacher of the year for the county, and she was selected as the state rural teacher of the year. So very proud of her and excited for her, and like to offer congratulations to her as well.
Fantastic. Congratulations to both Hayden for STEM certification and Jennifer Sanders. So, absolutely. Anything else, Nikki?
That's it.
I think, I could be wrong, but I think because this week is Nurse Appreciation Week, it means it also is Teacher Appreciation Week. Am I correct?
It's all Staff Appreciation Week. We've been celebrating and having a lot of fun.
Fantastic. So just know, teachers that are in the room, that we appreciate everything you do. I never forget it because you share a great week. So, absolutely. So I want to thank them for all that they do as well. Anything else to come before the board tonight? Hearing nothing, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by Earl, do we have a second? Second by Pat. All those in favor? 6-0, meeting adjourned.
Hungry. No, not kidding.
Cheryl's not.